They say the tablets are legend, a myth, a medieval forgery. They say that because they want you to believe that. Because if the tablets are real, then everything changes. These tablets didn't simply arise from any single human culture. The texts describe an origin in a cosmic intelligence, Thoth, the architect of reality's operating system. Visualize geometric light folding into pyramids, lattices of pattern becoming structure, the language of design before cities or empires. While mainstream archaeology places certain texts in ancient Egypt, the tablets themselves point outward and upward, claiming principles that transcend time and place. They frame matter, energy, and consciousness as expressions of underlying algorithms. Whether literal or allegorical, that claim reframes origins from lineage to code, suggesting a source that understands mathematics, pattern, and the art of durable transmission. The content isn't devotional poetry. It's technical documentation written in symbolic language. The tablets enumerate 7 fundamental principles that operate like firmware for reality. Mentalism, all is mind, implying that intention shapes structure, from thought patterns to material configuration. Correspondence, as above, so below. Systems repeat across scales, from atoms to galaxies. Vibration, nothing rests. Resonance governs formation, decay, and alignment. Polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender round out a schema that reads like operational law rather than moral teaching. Read against modern science and information theory. These are instruction sets and heuristics for manipulating pattern, energy, and perception. Was Thoth a person? No. Thoth was a function, a consciousness that translated reality. The tablets were dictated, not written. They are a transmission from a being who saw the patterns. Later, humans copied them, interpreted them, sold them. But the original was carved in light. So where are the originals now? The trail is scattered. Fragments surface in private collections, sealed archives, and museum storage rooms the public rarely sees. Institutions, cathedrals of science and faith alike, hold corners of the record. Cloistered vaults, climate-controlled storerooms, catalogued boxes behind metal gates. Some pieces reportedly moved through royal treasuries, others through clandestine exchanges among collectors. But the crucial point, the complete transmission was never intended to be confined wholly to carved stone. It migrates, inscribed, copied, encoded in ritual, architecture, and institutional practice, leaving traces wherever power seeks durable instruction. The principles live on, not as relics, but as applied techniques. Overlay ancient diagrams onto modern systems, and the patterns line up. City grids echo sacred geometry. Corporate logos embed polarity and balance. Financial products exploit correspondence and rhythm to create predictable flows. Media leverages repetition and cadence to tune public attention. An operational use of rhythm. Banking architectures ritualize trust and reciprocity, mapping symbolic correspondences into legal and monetary structures. This is not conspiracy as fantasy. It's a description of how enduring patterns are repurposed into institutional advantage. The knowledge was compartmentalized and applied where it yields control. That creates a striking convergence. When you place mystical diagrams next to modern circuit boards, server farms, and stock charts, alignments emerge. Information transfer, entanglement, distributed ledgers, terms different in language, similar in function. Quantum research, consciousness studies, and network theory are rediscovering relationships the tablets framed in symbolic form. What was once categorized as divine becomes legible as systems science. Pattern recognition, feedback loops, and topology. Myth and technology are not opposites, but dialects describing the same substrate from different vantage points. One poetic, one analytical. The original transmission remains active because it was designed to be transmissible across media, stone, story, architecture, institution, and now digital networks. The tablets were never meant to be worshipped as relics. They were meant to function as operational manuals for aligning with the deeper rules that shape reality. The signal persists in places both public and hidden, in the design of our cities and the architecture of our institutions. The knowledge is available, the broadcaster still sends. The only question is whether you will tune in, decode it, and decide what to do with the understanding it offers. The original transmission is still open. Read yourself. The tablets are not a relic. They are a live transmission. You don't need to find them. You need to remember them. The principles are already in you. As above, so below. The microcosm is the macrocosm. You are the tablet. The knowledge is carved in your own flesh.